most of human history, we've wondered about happiness, but we haven't had the tools to study it in a scientific way.
So are most people happy? Well, the average worldwide is 5.5 out of 10. We know one thing, which is that having a job is critically important.
Work is a big part of our waking life.
Some people spend more time with their work colleagues than with their friends or family.
Which is crazy.
But being at work, as opposed to having work, is one of the things that people enjoy least.
So most of their awake day is in an environment where they're not happy.
Historically, the reason that work and happiness haven't been connected comes from our implicit ideas about work. Adam Smith, who's the father of modern economics, had a particular idea about work.
We work only because we get a paycheck.
The problem with this approach is that it simply gets human nature wrong. It's almost like one of these visual illusions.
As having money actually is associated with happiness, but pursuing it is not.
And that's where it becomes interesting.
The scientific field that studies happiness and how it works is called positive psychology.
Everyone has their own subjective opinion of what happiness is, but we do now know more than ever that there's science to it.
The evidence suggests happiness actually causally seems to matter for a lot of the important outcomes in life.
Happy people live longer.
They'll take bigger risks.
You sell more products.
Doctors who are primed to watch a video that put them in a good mood were more likely to solve the trickier disease problems that came their way. What the research shows is that increasing your paycheck matters a lot if you're living below the poverty line. It turns out if you're earning over $75,000 a year, the paycheck increase is just not going to cut it.
Evidence is very clear that after the first 3 months, you go back to where you were before.
What the science shows us is that if you pursue happiness first, lots of other life great outcomes come afterwards.
And that is not just for-profit companies, it's on the level of governments and the level of hospitals.
That has profound implications.
And the science of well-being is really taking leaps and bounds forward, in no small part thanks to the data revolution.
You know, people don't want platitudes anymore. Now that we have empirical approaches to this question, we can start intervening in ways that are really going to work. We can take that 1/3 of the time we spend at work and make it a much happier place.
We can have a happiness revolution.